Hey, assistant coach, how are you doing? It is me, Cani Sports, and welcome to this epic episode. To this dramatic episode, this episode filled with happiness. Yes, there is so much happening in this episode, and you guys will hopefully love it as much as I did when I was playing it. Right here, our first game today will be against Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup semi-final. Obviously, that is the easiest opponent we could get. I think Manchester City is still in the semi-final and Newcastle maybe. But right here you can see Nottingham Forest's lineup, and it doesn't really look like an amazing team. So let's get this game started. And guys, if we could smash out 1,000 likes, it would be amazing. But we are starting off right here with Cani passing it over to Cork. Cork passes it back to me. Fake shot, and then boom! First goal already in the 30th minute. 1-0 for Southampton, and the Spanish archer is ready to go. Cani once again trying his luck against the defenders with the skills this time, passing it over, but it will get saved by the goalkeeper. 57th minute that was, and in the 75th minute is a chance coming up for our opponent, but Speroni with some amazing reflexes right there, and that just shows that he's still on top form. But right now we are on a corner kick, and it will be crossed in right onto my head, and I scored a header. Cani finally scoring some headers in his career. He played once for Germany, and he was able to get the header in. And right here, it's another important goal. It is 2-0, and he also gets a couple of achievements, +1 on jumping, heading, and finishing, which will hopefully help us out to become an 83 rated player. We do win this game, and we are in the FA Cup final, and I think it will be against Manchester City. But right here you can see the objectives for the upcoming games against Manchester United, Newcastle, Arsenal, and Stoke. So let's get it on. Southampton in 4th place with 1 game less than Manchester United, and now we have to play against them. So if we win our game, we are in a pretty good position to catch up to them. Let's take a look at the accomplishments. There are still a few things I have to achieve in order to be an 83 rated player. I need to score a volley, and we will be able to get some plus points onto Cani. He's now the top scorer. Charlie Austin right behind me with 17 goals, and it just seems like I might end up being the top scorer of the league. Manchester United is now our opponent. It is a really strong team, and Rooney is doing really well in the league as well. So let's see how we will do against them. Southampton starting off with a pass over to Cani, and this pass will land right in front of Ward-Prowse, who then takes the shot and scores the goal. An assist for Cani. I need a lot more assists right now. I think I only had 1 assist in this BPL season so far, but Rooney with a big chance right there. It looked like it would be a goal, but in the 41st minute I had a free kick from 42 yards out, and they gave it to me. So let's see what I can do with it. Oh, the goalkeeper with a really nice save. Obviously, I won't be able to beat a goalkeeper like De Gea from that much range, but right here I'm trying my luck from closer up, and it just doesn't work. And it is Di Maria now on the ball, passing it over into the middle, and now Rooney will score the goal for Manchester United, but it's an offside, and we were really lucky right there. It could have easily been a goal, but Cani gets a perfect pass, one-on-one against De Gea, who then is able to just parry it once again. He's doing really well in this match, but they could not score, so that's the win for Southampton right there. A really nice performance, and Ward-Prowse getting in the goal for our team. Our team is really celebrating that win right there, but I need 3 more assists, and I need to take care of my goals to shots conversion percentage. It's at 16% right now, but hopefully we'll be able to improve that in the upcoming game, which is against Newcastle United, which seems to be doing well in the FA Cup. So let's see how we will do against them. I'm in the starting lineup once again. Ward-Prowse is playing in the center attacking midfield position. Maybe I can get 1 more assist, and it is now the 18th minute as our defender tries to clear the ball, and I try to get to it with the head, and I get injured. I get injured 1 month before the season ends, and Cani is lying on the floor with pain, and I had to get subbed off. It is always these fucking headers from which I get injured, and I'm gone for 5 weeks. Dislocated shoulder. Holy shit, I am so unlucky, man. I really wanted to become the top scorer of the BPL, but right at the end, I do get injured and I have to sim forward 5 weeks. And it's so horrible. We were in the FA Cup final. I wanted to be the FA Cup hero, but sadly, it just didn't work out. I feel like every time I'm getting in a good position to be able to become a legend for a team, I get injured. And also, I wasn't announced for the squad which was playing in the Confed Cup, and I felt like I would have been in there if I would not be injured. And guys, luckily, somehow, I won the Golden Boot, even though there were like 4 to 5 games still to be played. No one was able to catch up to me. Austin only scored 1 more goal, and Chicharito got really close to me. So it just seems like that I was lucky in the end. And I'm really satisfied that this season wasn't for nothing. I am the BPL top scorer with 19 goals. Somehow Charlie Austin is the player of the competition, and I am not even in the team of the competition. Holy shit, man. But I wanted to lead the BPL anyways. We were successful in the objectives in my opinion, and we are now taking a look at the games that Germany has played in the Confed Cup. They were just storming through these teams, really doing well, and they are now in the final against Belgium, who they won against in their first match in the group stages. And right here you can see I had 47 games, 33 goals scored, 4 assists. But right here it says I'm 82 rated. And let's take a look at this right here. When I go over to the objectives, it says that I'm 83 rated. So there's obviously a glitch going on. But now guys, it's time for the transfers. The first team that is coming up in the news for Cani is PSG. The team of Ibrahimovic. That would have been amazing to be able to play with Ibrahimovic. But the first offer coming in was from Manchester United. 140k. I said, no, this won't happen. Manchester United, I just don't want to stay in the BPL. I just want to have one career mode series in the BPL, and that will be Crystal Palace. But now we are simming forward, and let's see which team comes up. The dream has come true! Bayern Munich offering me to join them, 140k per week, and I just couldn't believe it. I was so happy. This must be the luckiest situation I could have gotten in. Bayern Munich asking me to join them. From the start of this series, I told you guys that one day I want to play for Bayern Munich. And I know they have some amazing players in their team, but I want to be able to fight against them and show them what I'm worth. And I will be the new signing joining Bayern Munich. 23-year-old Cani is now playing for the biggest club in Germany and one of the strongest clubs in Europe. And on top of that, hopefully my performances in the Bundesliga will help me out to play for the German national team as well, since I am now in Germany and Jogi Löw can watch any match of mine. 83 rated Cani is now looking forward to play for Bayern Munich. He needs a rating of 7.8 or better throughout the whole season, 5 assists, and I need to score 16 goals, shot the conversion rate of 21%. But guys, this has been a dream come true. I am moving over to Bayern Munich, and in the next episode you will see who will be my striking opponent. It is not Lewandowski, they sold him. It is an amazing player, but we will see in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day and peace. Bayern!